Speaking of which, speaking of mascot horror, can I just say, for the sake of all things holy and unholy, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 is trash. Like in terms of all the other chapters, it's not the worst chapter. It's probably the second worst. Chapter 3 is clearly the peak of what this game and this franchise and whatever other chapters they got left are going to be forever. In terms of gameplay, in terms of story, in terms of lore, nothing's beaten Chapter 3. Chapter 4 was a glitchy mess. No, I don't necessarily care that they fixed it days later. No, I don't give a fuck that after they fixed it and made sure that there was next to no bug, they put out some peer review of a bunch of people that are part of their partner program saying the game's awesome. No, I don't care that these motherfuckers are trying to blow it as if we, the people who spent money on the game, are blowing it out of proportion. There was a significant downgrade in Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4 compared to Chapter 3. Yes, it was great lore. Yes, you had a great character in Doey, and that was the only fucking one. Yes, we're seemingly getting the prototype in the next chapter, which should be the final fucking chapter. But overall, it was just not it the way I would hope it would be. And maybe it's all the fucking allegations of the fucking boss being abusive or a deviant. Maybe it's the fact that a bunch of people left because of those allegations. But I'm just sitting there playing the game and I'm noticing all these fucking bugs. And I'm just like, man, what a disappointment. Then, you know what it is? You know what I thought it was? This is what it is. And I'm going to say it, and only true historians of bad media will understand the point. Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4 is Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3. Too much shit going on, doesn't really mesh well together, seems like a clunky mess, and in a couple years we're going to look back and we're going to laugh at the shit. Because there's no, and I mean no, fucking way I was supposed to sit through all of that and be completely bored. There should be no Chapter 6 of Poppy Play. It should just wrap up at number 5. We got Huggy presumably back, even though we got the Mist, Cloud Nine fucking Judgment, which, by the way, it's either going to be the Mist of Chapter 3 or it's going to be the Mist of Chapter 4. Because in Chapter 3, we was hallucinating a bunch of shit. We had like an elongated Huggy and we had skeleton catnap. But in Chapter 4, our eyes are just fucked up and we ain't hallucinating nothing apparently. But if we do that, we just completely fuck over the entire rule set that was placed in Chapter 4 because, oh my God, we just had all these mundane rules get added into this game, but we completely ignore everything about the third one. So fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. We got Kissy Missy somewhere running amok. We got the prototype looking like a basic ass fucking skeleton crab spider bitch. I am not happy. I am concerned. And let's say, because I noticed it in Chapter 3, but I thought Chapter 4 was going to clean it up a little bit. But now that I'm seeing this happen again, I'm a little bit annoyed at how Chapter 5 might go, which, we're going to get all the lore. It's going to be, interesting puzzles, some spooky little moments, which, by the way, Chapter 4 wasn't really scary as compared to Chapter 3 or Chapter 2, but we're going to get all this lore, and I swear to God, if we beat the prototype, but then we get to the conclusion where the little fucking doll is the biggest bad of all the big bads, and we got to chase this bitch all the way back to the top floor, and that's Chapter 6. This will be the worst fucking mainline indie horror game based off a fucking mascot in human existence, because I'm not traversing all the way down to the fucking bottom to the fucking adoption agency where you motherfuckers said catnap's the final obstacle, but because you got some more things that you want to sell and these ideas you want to put out, you come out with an entire new landscape, and now we are in what is known as like the deepest part of the entire factory. Just for me to go all the way back to the first floor and traverse all that, you got me fucked up. On top of all the glitches where motherfuckers claim that was Yarnaby was nowhere to be found, but the motherfucker was on my ass like my shit was just out and his dick was hard. I'm concerned. I am greatly concerned about the lineage of Poppy Playtime. Chapter 5 needs to be the last chapter. Tell this great story. Let us whoop the prototype's ass. Let us kill Poppy, because clearly Poppy's evil. I can see it in them fucking bulging red eyes. Let us know that this bitch is the daughter of the prototype or the brother or the son, whatever the fuck it is. And let's wrap this shit up, because in terms of theories, Poppy Playtime got the worst fan base among all of them. I've been watching all these theories since the game dropped. These are some of the worst fucking theories ever. How is Kissy Missy still alive? Where's her body? How is Huggy Wuggy able to survive a fall? Who healed him? This is the worst shit ever. Wrap this shit the fuck up.